All right. Hey, welcome back, everyone. This will be song 3 off of Gracie's second EP, Wait in the Water. It's called Abandonment. And once again, I'm David from Graysea, vocalist. So I'm here to talk through all the lyrics. Hopefully, you can know what I'm saying then, and then give the backstory, explain. Thanks for tuning in. If you're new here, it's a thing I like to do to just, I don't know, let you know what's going on. But obviously, like any song, you can take the lyrics and interpret them in their own way. But this may be like where I was coming from. And so you'd have a concept of what the song's about. But a lot of it's self-explanatory. I mean, we're an emo band, so they're just like sad songs and I'm crying. But whatever. But this song is called Abandonment. And it's like a song about losing loved ones, losing things, having a lot of like regret. It's a song about like wasting like the precious time you had and not being able to get back like things that are important or like priceless things. I spent a lot of time and I still do like working too much and not like enjoying life, and then losing things that were important to me. But it's about like relationships being like ripped apart and ripped from you, and then never mending them, never saying goodbye, never telling people how you feel, and living with the regret of losing things forever, but never fixing it, never being okay. With all honesty, it's a mix of real life or like people to people relationships that were lost, either loved ones or family. About a year ago now, I lost two of my pets near the same time. My little dog, Liesel, she had lung cancer, and my cat, Judy Cat, she had bone cancer. And honestly, like that, like really devastated me. And I know like a lot of people feel that way too. It's like the relationship you have with like a pet and animal. I mean, they are like your family, and they're like closer than you are with a lot of human beings and people, and that bond you have. And I guess losing like a lifetime pet that you had in a lot of ways is more devastating than losing people in your life. But that's where a lot of this comes from, and I can explain some of those. Let's get into it. Yeah, sorry, this was a kind of a long intro, but this will be fun. We'll go through the lyrics and have a good time. So here we go. Abandoned men, 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 and I will never say goodbye. So what John says, because I'm saying abandonment, and then his is like a response. It's kind of saying like what being abandoned meant, and that's kind of why like like the play on words is why it's like the title of the song is split into two words. But I'm like abandonment, and so then he's like never, losing you, now, all that I know. And then second run through, once again I keep saying abandonment, and then he says never, losing you, now, but you're gone. And then I say, and I will never say goodbye. I believe indefinitely your heart insinuated sleepless nights I have with this restless mind of mine. Leave me so lost and all alone. Carry the grief in my lungs. Fill them up with glass. I can't breathe now, and I won't. I can feel your bones and they're breaking, filled with pain just like my broken heart. All right, I'll stop the song here for some of this stuff in the first verse. Sleepless nights I have with this restless mind of mine leaves me lost and all alone. Obviously that's just talking about me being like devastated, not being able to function. I mean, like when I lost my cat, Judy. Like, I don't know, I would just like cried and cried and cried. And it was just like it hit me so hard. And that's what it's referring to. But I mean, also like when I was in my like deepest, darkest, like depressive state, you know, over losing people. It was like I was like lost and couldn't function, and I'd just like sit in my room and cry. And Judy was like the only person, or she is my cat, but the only thing there for me. You know, she like helped me through it. She'd always come and be with me and wouldn't let me be alone, and no matter what. And like when she was super sick, like she just like wouldn't, I don't know, I felt like she wouldn't let on. And I felt like Judy was sick for a long time, but she didn't let me know. And I finally noticed, like, with all the weight she lost. But I don't know, she just never like gave up and never stopped like loving, no matter like how much pain she was in. And I don't know, I just wanted to like help her, but I couldn't. On top of it, not being able to like properly like say goodbye and anything like that. And it's just like I felt like too, like I spent so much time, like all she wanted to do was be with me. Like I was her whole life, and just working so much and not being there the amount of time that I wish I like could have been. But also these lines like carry the grief in my lungs, fill them up with glass. I can't breathe now, and I won't. Liesel, my dog, had lung cancer, so I felt like that was really appropriate with that. And I can feel your bones in there breaking, filled with pain, just like my broken heart. I mean, Judy had the bone cancer, so that's what that's referring to, why I like specifically chose those words. Obviously, too, this song is called Abandonment. I keep repeating it at the beginning and then in here. And I mean, that's not just talking about people like dying or being, you know, passing away in my life. You know, there was just the loss of people like leaving, you know, just, I don't know where, because, and that's where like the abandonment's coming, you know, free will, not of my own, but wanting that time that like couldn't be spent anymore. Abandonment, 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 abandonment. All that I know, four-letter words. All I know are four-letter words. All I know, and all I know. All I know are four-letter words, and all of them spell pain. All right, I just wanted to talk about this next part. So the line is, all I know are four-letter words, and all of them spell pain. That's a concept I kind of felt like I want to like start using throughout like the writing, and I first put it in this song. Anytime I use a four-letter word in the lyrics, I feel like it could be like representing the word pain. you talk about four-letter words like they're bad, like fuck, shit, hell, I don't know, or like love, but love represents a lot of pain, especially when I'm like talking about it. A little insight. I'm gonna try and use that in more lyrics throughout, the band, but talking about four-letter words all representing pain and the emotion of pain, the feeling. So that's the backstory on that line. So hopefully I can keep that going. But like, if you like are analyzing the lyrics and like any time a four-letter word comes up, it could also be replaced with pain, usually. I'll see you in hell by the end of the night, 'cause I'd miss out on heaven just to look in your eyes. All right, what I'm saying in the background right there under John is because you're taking your own life. I'll see you in hell by the end of the night. I'd miss out on heaven just to look in your eyes. The sky has a new shade of gray, 'cause I don't understand how you feel nothing. Nothing. You have always been the song in my heart. Song in my heart. And I will always sing along. All right, in this next part, again, when John and I are doing vocals, what I'm saying underneath him is, it's been wrong for so many years. When it's right, I'm not okay. Take away all sense of safe. You weren't there when she died. You weren't there to say goodbye. And now she flies over the rainbow. Little insight on this next part. The sky is a new shade of gray. And I don't understand how you feel nothing. You will always be the song in my heart. Now, the sky is a new shade of gray, is referring to like, it's a sad day, you're mourning, because the loss, like, of a loved one, loved thing, like someone is dead, dying. So it's a gray day. But the line really to the inspiration of it was Judy was a little gray cat. So the sky is a new shade of gray. I was referring to like Judy Cat going to kitty heaven. And that's like the little cute backstory about that. And that's also why I say later, now she flies over the rainbow, talking about crossing the rainbow bridge. And it also refers to Judy was named after Judy Garland. So somewhere over the rainbow. Because it's all just getting tied together. And also, like, referring to that, like, the Wizard of Oz, like, somewhere over the rainbow. I don't know, that, like, concept, too, like, really ties into this of, like, that song and there's no place like home. Just, like, that, like, line, like, searching for home. But, like, home of, like, wanting to be home with your, like, loved ones. Like, that safe place, that, like, time spent. Not being gone away at work or whatever, but the true meaningful things of like friends and family and relationships and like the pureness of love, and more so like the backstory concepts behind like that whole movie. I don't know, the Wizard of Oz always kind of hit me as a important movie. So, just referring to that stuff. I just wanted to hold you as you die. I just wanted to stare into your eyes, tell you that I loved you one last time, let you know that you were my whole life. But you're gone. You're gone. And I will never ever see you again. Never fucking see you again. You're gone. You're gone. And I will never ever see you again. Never fucking see you again. I didn't want you to die alone. I didn't want you to die unloved. I just wanted your hand to hold. I just wanted to be your someone. This last part of dual vocals, when me and John are both doing stuff, what John is saying is, there's nothing left to say. It will never be the same. Don't say goodbye to me. Can't remember remembering. And then he repeats that. And then he says, you have always been the song in my heart. Cross my heart and hope to die. I would give you my fucking life in a heartbeat to save you. I only want to give you the best. Now rest in peace. All right, this at the end here. Cross my heart and hope to die. I would give you my fucking life in a heartbeat. I guess it's just referring to in this, I guess what I wanted to touch on again is that, like, throughout the song and in a lot of the songs, I try and say things in the most simplest way. Simple acts or simple words to express simple acts of love or signs of love that are extremely meaningful. Cross my heart and hope to die. It's a very common phrase, and I like to do that, like use common phrases. I think it's cool. A lot of people know it, so you might attach your latch onto that very strongly. I don't know, it'll you could put your own meaning to it because it's familiar words. I would give you my life in a heartbeat, meaning, I'd do anything to save you. Just like when I talk about, holding hands, wanting a hug, just like being able to cry, just like the feeling of caring, the acknowledgement of existence, just like looking in your eyes or something like that. And the way the song ends, now rest in peace. The most simplistic way to say goodbye, and that even though all is not well without you here, I hope you are well where you are. But that's that for that. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Now rest in peace. Rest in peace. Now rest. All right. Outro. Sorry, this one was super long. I don't know. I kind of went on and on talking about stuff, but hopefully you're still with me. Thank you if you are. Any questions, please comment below. I'll get back to you, or you can personally message me or talk to me in person at a show. Doesn't matter. I'd be happy to talk to any of you. All I can say is please don't take time for granted. Don't take your loved ones for granted. Think hard and realize your priorities and what you need, and try and make the most of it. So nothing is forever. Everything is temporary. So know that and plan accordingly. I don't know. But, you can't plan for everything. Some things are obviously out of your control. But who knows? Just take advantage of what you have, and give your friends and loved ones a hug. And we'll do this again next time. So if you like this, if you like what you see, please tell a friend. But subscribe, and there'll be a lot more videos, a lot more songs, and we're just gonna keep on rolling. So see you next time. Thank you, David from Graysea. Take care.